What's up, Buttercups? Welcome back to Soul Stirrers Day 4. Soul Stirrers Day 4. What we say? Keep stirring them souls up. Listen, guys, this is my 6-week boot camp for spiritual healers, basically spiritual entrepreneurs or people with spiritual gifts. Even if you don't have a business yet and you want to know how to monetize your business, TikTok, I'm gonna put y'all over here because I be looking over here and looking over there. I'm gonna put y'all on my little bunny ears. Give me 1 second. Put y'all on my little bunny ears. Huh? There we go. Ding, ding, chicken wing. All right, y'all. So this is our 6-week workshop designed to help spiritual workers and healers unlock the power of their spiritual gifts and turn their passions into profit. It's real simple. We taking your gifts and we monetizing gifts, right? We unlocking it. We are going to learn our gifts, practice our gifts, strengthen our gifts, and monetize our gifts. What we gonna do? We're going to discover them, learn them. What? We're going to grow them and monetize them. Okay? Listen, everybody has a spiritual ability. Everybody has a spiritual talent. It's only a gift when you use it for other people. It's only a gift when you can utilize for other people, but everybody has a spiritual talent. So if you have been watching us, you would know that we have been going through this day by day. Day 1, 2, and 3 of Soul Stirrers is on, you can find that on my YouTube. I am Coach Misty. I actually made a playlist. I'm doing what I'm gonna do what the Lord said do. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm doing it. And we also are on day 4. Baby, listen. If I say, listen, not if. This doggone no honey, more money challenge is wild work. And I tell you, I have done more things in 4 days than I did in probably 30 days is wild work. When I tell you, if I stay on the same trajectory that I'm on right now, and this is only the end of day 4, by day 15, I would have built a house from scratch. Day 15, I would have written a whole screenplay by day 15. And the claws are gone. And I don't have no nails. The way, real quick, I gotta do a little story time. Listen. The way that lady was working on the nails, the way the nail tech said I went to listen. The way when I went and got my nails taken off. And she looked at my hands and she looked at me. And she looked at my hands and she looked at me and she said, "You paid a lot of money for these." I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did." She said, "Oh, you paid some money for these." She said, "It's bling bling everywhere." She said, "It's bling bling everywhere. You paid money for these." I said, "Yes, ma'am, I did." When I tell you that woman went and got her goggles, when I tell you that woman used every drill bit that she had, when I tell you she went and got extra people to help her, when I tell you Marie Nails with a Z had those doggone rhinestones, let me tell you something. I've lost a lot of things in my life. I lost money, I lost jewelry, I then lost a car, I lost a man. But I'm going to tell you what I did not lose was not near rhinestone off them nails. Baby, whatever I paid for them nails was worth every bit. Not near rhinestone. Those nails have been through the fire, to the limit, to the wall. I almost burnt myself trying to work this oven because I don't know what I'm doing. I have put up pictures, okay? I have put together, we didn't put together a wheel. I have moved things. You understand me? I have been in a pool. I have done so many things with those nails. And now near rhinestone came off. Now near one. So, I'm going to take this to say that I definitely got my money's worth. You hear me? It took that woman had me soaking in 2 different type of acetones. 2 different, 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Huh? 1 and 2. She was sick of me. I was sick of me. We both were sick of me. However, spirit fingers are back and I'm ready to work. All right, y'all. So how many of you guys are ready? So just a real quick recap. Day number 1, we did an introduction to spiritual gifts, right? We explored the concept of spiritual gifts and how they are significant in our personal spiritual growth. And we also reflected on our talents and unique abilities that will align with our spiritual path. All right, on day 2, we did self-discovery and reflection. We did self-reflection exercises to uncover hidden talents and spiritual inclinations. We also acknowledge and embrace the qualities that make us unique spiritual beings. Day three was amazing. Day 3, we did unveiling your spiritual talents. We identify and acknowledge your specific spiritual talents, right? Gifts and talents. And we embrace your unique abilities to explore ways to cultivate and enhance them. And now we are on to day 4. I want more. Embracing your spiritual entrepreneur identity. Embracing your spiritual entrepreneur identity. So today what we're going to do is we're going to understand the role of spiritual entrepreneurship and sharing your gifts with the world. We are going to understand the role of being a spiritual entrepreneurship and with sharing your gifts with the world. We're also going to reflect on how your spiritual gifts can be integrated into your entrepreneur journey. So here's the deal. We're going to do 2 things. We're going to talk about spiritual entrepreneurs, and then I'm going to talk about entrepreneurs who have spiritual gifts. Those are 2 different things. I'm going to say it again. We're going to talk about spiritual entrepreneurs, meaning you a reader. So some people are readers, right? Some people are readers, and that's what they do. Or you are healers, and that's what you do, and that's your business, right? Or we're going to talk about people who actually have spiritual gifts, and they have other businesses, and they incorporate their spiritual gifts. Now, I am on both sides of the spectrum. So let's do a roll call. How many spiritual entrepreneurs do we have watching? How many people, how many healers, how many readers, how many spiritual entrepreneurs, how many energy workers, how many spiritual entrepreneurs do we have? If you are a spiritual entrepreneur, meaning you have a spiritual business, and that is your main source of income, I want you to put S for spiritual, E for entrepreneur. Put SE in the comments. If you are a spiritual entrepreneur, put SE in the comments. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay. I have 1. All right. Okay. So Midas touch. Okay. If you are a spiritual entrepreneur, all right. Hey, my mama say, Mom, you a spiritual entrepreneur? Okay. Put SE in the comments. I love my mother. Meaning you operate a spiritual business now. All right. So listen. Okay, so listen, now let's do this. Where are my people who own businesses and have spiritual gifts that they use? You have a spiritual talent. Your business is not spiritual, but you incorporate your spiritual talent in your business. Where y'all at? The people who have a business and happen to use a spiritual talent. So I want you to put SB, not SE, but SB. That means you use your spiritual talents in your business. SB. Where y'all at? SB. I have a business. So guys, I'm both, right? I'm Coach Misty, the intuitive seer, the spiritual life coach, right? But I also write books. I also help people with business planning. And in those elements, I also have CME Biz. So when it comes to CME Biz, I'm about to start segregating them both. When it comes to CME Biz, my primary focus is helping business owners elevate, right, or writing or entertaining people. However, I still use my spiritual gifts or my spiritual talents. If I'm coaching somebody on business, this is a coaching, and we could be talking about business, but I still have the gift of seeing. I still have the gift of knowing, and I still can see past what you can see. I can see stuff about you. So am I reading you in the process? Yes and no. I don't care about what you ate last night. I don't care about what you and your husband got going on. Am I reading your business? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. That way I can get us further. That way I can get us further than where we are. So yes, I'm going to read. Yes, I'm reading your business. You come to me for business coaching, I'm reading your business all day long. I am definitely going to use the gift that God gave me of seeing to see past the finish line for you. So I can see past further than what you can see because of what I do. So now, because God has given me the finish line, to see him past the finish line, I'm going to get you in line with what I see. I'm going to let you know what I see as well, and then we're going to go ahead and make it happen. What might have took you 3 years, I'm trying to let it take us 3 months because I have a clear path to where you're trying to go. All right? All right. So, thank you, Mom. Let me eat my gummy bear. And I am ready. So, let's get started. All right, y'all. What's up, Buttercup? Welcome to day 4 of Soul Stirrers Boot Camp. Of course, I am Coach Misty, and today we are stepping into a big one, embracing your spiritual entrepreneur identity. This is where your spiritual gifts meet your entrepreneurial spirit, and the magic truly begins. So this is where your spiritual gifts and business cross, like money ship. This is where your spiritual gifts and business start to cross. This is what we're here for, right? So far we reflected on your spiritual talents. We've uncovered your unique gifts, and we explore ways to enhance them. Now we're going to shift gears, and we're going to look at how you can share these gifts with the world through spiritual entrepreneurship. All right. So by the end of today, you will have a clear understanding of what it means to be a spiritual entrepreneur and how to integrate your gifts into a fulfilling, purpose-driven business. All right. So let's get into it. When you're ready, say you're ready. Whole squad ready. When you have your pen and paper and you're ready to take notes, tell me you're ready. Okay, I got 2 people up here to say they ready. I need at least 10. I got 4 people to say they ready. I need at least 10. 5. I need 5 more people to tell me they ready. That's 7, 8, and 10. We passed 10 now. Let's get it. Let's go. First thing I want you to do is define spiritual entrepreneurship. What is spiritual entrepreneurship? It's okay, Shondell. Go back and watch the YouTube. Spiritual entrepreneurship, okay? So that's fine. If you cannot write something down because you are listening, first of all, welcome and thank you for being here. If you can't write nothing down because you are listening, it's always going to be on YouTube under the playlist for Soul Stirrers. So go check it out. Spiritual entrepreneurship is all about creating a business that aligns with your spiritual values and gifts. Again, the definition of spiritual entrepreneurship is creating a business that aligns with your spiritual values and gifts. Okay? Creating a business that aligns with your spiritual values and gifts. It is using your talents not just for personal fulfillment, but to serve others and create positive change. So, a spiritual entrepreneur is someone who creates a business. You create a business based off your spiritual gift, right? And then you use your talents to help other people, not just for yourself. So if you read tarot cards, you might do a 3-card pull for yourself for every morning. That makes you a tarot reader. You become a tarot card business. You become a spiritual entrepreneur once you start allowing people to, you share your gifts with other people, and you start allowing people to use your gift to see what's in the cards for them as well. Now you have a spiritual business, okay? As a spiritual entrepreneur, your business is an extension of your higher purpose. I'm going to say that again. As a spiritual entrepreneur, your business is an extension of your higher purpose. Whether you are offering spiritual services, selling products, or teaching others, your work is meant to uplift and transform. I'm going to say this again because I think some of us get the game messed up. Your work is meant to uplift and transform. Now, y'all wanna go till we can. You are not a spiritual entrepreneur if you are using your gifts to bring others down. If you are doing dirty work on behalf of somebody else, you are not a spiritual entrepreneur. What you are is something different. You are not a spiritual entrepreneur, because the word spiritual has more than just to do with something of the unknown or working in the mystics or working in different realms or different dimensions. This is about uplifting and transforming people. Uplifting and transforming. If you practice magic, that's cool. But if you use magic, or you use, whatever you believe in to bring other people down, even if you feel like, well, I'm helping my client, her husband does this, that, and the other to her, and she wants this, that, so I'm going to go ahead and help her. I'm going to do something to the other woman that the husband is sleeping with. You are not a spiritual entrepreneur. You are so total opposite, and I'm not going to get into what you are. But for this class, for Soul Stirrers, for Coach Misty purposes, for all purposes intended for this training, your work is meant to uplift and transform. Okay? Now, being a spiritual entrepreneur means that your business is heart-centered. You are not just in it for financial gain. You're in it to spread light, raise vibrations, and make a real difference. Now, Let's talk about that. Let me, again, I can talk from my personal experience, right? I have what? I have shared my gifts with you for what, 2 years, almost 2.5 years. I've been sharing my gifts with you. You have other people on TikTok or social media, other readers, especially Black female readers, who may not have experienced the type of financial success that I have as a reader. Okay. A lot of times we feel like, oh, I'm just going to help people. I just want to help, 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 help. And you do. And I do. I help a lot of people. When I do, me presenting this class to you for free is helping you. Right? Now, let me be honest with y'all. Since I started presenting the class, it's not like what I did in Mindset 365. And let's be honest, because of the cost associated with the class, is so much different than Mindset 365. I can honestly tell you that I have not had one new person sign up for this class since I started offering it for free. However, if I was only in it for financial gain, I wouldn't offer no more free days. I would say, well, I did 3 days. Nobody signed up. This is Friday. I'm not about to spend my weekend doing no free classes. I can just record these classes for the people who signed up, and we can go ahead and do something else. If I was in it for just pure financial gain, I would not be here tonight. I would not come back tomorrow. I wouldn't have this on my schedule until Monday night, Monday afternoon. I wouldn't do it. Why? Why would I do that? Why would I subject myself to that? If only nobody knew. Listen, if nobody knew had signed up, why would I do that? You know why? Because I know. Listen, there's a couple people that's watching me that really need this information. And guess what? I'm going to give you just enough. I'm going to give you enough that you can go ahead and start working your spiritual business, and that you can come next year. You can afford me next year, or you can jump. I'm going to start a mentorship program, a coaching mentorship program called the Collective, and you can come to the Collective in January, right? So listen, this is do I understand the energy cost? Absolutely. Do I refuse to let people drain me? Absolutely not. We're not going to do that, right? Do I also have a business degree? Absolutely. Have I ran other successful businesses? Yes. Am I going to treat this as a business? Why wouldn't I? Life is a business. Life is a business, okay? You got to know when to hold them, know when to fold them, okay? Know when to walk away, know when to hide, okay? You got to count your money. Okay, that's a whole song. But listen to what I'm saying. I just want to go back and say this, right? Okay? It is being a spiritual entrepreneur means that your business is heart-centered. I don't care what it is. Yes, you got to buy my products. Yes, you're going to pay for my time. But I do listen, but what I do is still heart-centered. I still help a lot of people. I get online now. If y'all don't know, if y'all noticed, for the past couple of days, I've been online 3 times a day. I'm giving you free information during the midday. I'm giving you a free class at night, and then I come back and I do this. I have you spin the wheel. I let people ask me questions. They may not be able to afford a question, or maybe just want to test it out real quick. That's why I brought the whole wheel thing into place, right? So go ahead and ask a free question. You hear what I'm saying? You say when you're sitting at the table, there'll be time enough for counting when the dealing's done. You better know it, friend. Uh, Understand energy costs. Energy costs. However, I've been giving y'all free game for years, and I'm gonna continue doing it. I'm gonna continue doing it because obedience equals abundance. So yes, hold on one second. Give me one moment. All right. So understand that no, I'm not just in it for financial gain, right? I am in it to spread light, raise vibrations, and make a real difference. Because if I can help you make a difference in your life, listen, if I can help you make a difference in your life, if I can raise your vibrations so that you can increase your income, so you can increase what's coming to you, then just maybe you will have a chance to work with me one-on-one. But until then, I'm gonna give you what I got. I'm gonna give it to the masses, right? I'm gonna pour into you. I'm going to continue to pour into you. You understand me? But what I'm not about to do, listen, I have a, I be doing too damn much. Hold on, y'all. I was right in the middle of something. This man come calling me back to back. Sir, I am in the middle of teaching. If you call this phone and it go to voicemail, let that be that. Oh, take a sip. Mm. Mm. So, anyway, I'm back. That whole allergy be working strong. So listen, let's talk about this. Here's the beautiful part. When you operate from a place of service and alignment, the abundance flows. I'm gonna say this again. When you operate from a place of service and alignment, listen, when you operate from a place of service and alignment, what the hello? What's up, lady? Look, I thought you gave me a wrong. Sir, I am in the middle of teaching a class. I just sent you the voicemail twice. You must want to buy me. You must want to buy me a Frosty from Wendy's or something. I am literally teaching the class. First of all, you want better than a Frosty. No, that's just what I want right now. I already had something to eat. I want a Frosty from Wendy's. No, I like Frosties from Wendy's. No, I like Frosties from Wendy's. Brahms is too thick. It's too much. I want a Frosty from Wendy's. I ain't had one in a while. Well, you know what? I'll get you a Frosty from Wendy's. Thank you. I appreciate it. Can I call you when I get finished with my class? Yes, ma'am. You can. All right. Thank you. Be blessed. I can't do it. You can't make this up. Woo! I'm going to start back from the top. Listen, my life is like a movie. Listen, thank you. My life is like a movie. And I'm here for it. Get your 3D glasses out. I'm here for it. This man and called back to back. You hear me? I can't take no Brahms shake. I'm lactose intolerant. That Brahms shake will take me out. All right, y'all. Let me go back to it. Let me start back from the top. Okay. Listen, he didn't want me to have a Frosty. He said, ma'am, you are better than that, sir. That's just what I want is a Frosty. I'm craving a Frosty. Ain't no wrong with a little Wendy's Frosty. You can't pay my light bill, but you can go get this Frosty. Let me go back to what I was saying. First of all, let's talk about spiritual entrepreneurship, y'all. So let's go ahead back and define it. I do apologize. Not the hotline bling. Y'all is crazy, huh? You can call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. And I know when the hotline bling, what? That can only mean one thing. We are supposed to be focusing. I'm going to ask y'all, what is spiritual entrepreneurship? What does that mean? That means you have a business that aligns with your spiritual values and gifts. Here's the deal. Y'all always see I stay in my lane. When I talk about spiritual entrepreneurship, I stay in my lane. You have to identify what your gifts are in order to use them. I stay in my lane. You'll never see me with no rods. You know what I'm saying? You said he was checking to see if you stiffed him. No. Listen, is that the top? No, that wasn't him. Hold on. No, that wasn't him. No, that wasn't him. That's somebody else. Okay? I'm popular out here in these streets. Listen. I know my gifts. I identify my gifts and I know my gifts. This is not to say that I won't do anything different. That doesn't mean to say I won't elevate, right? Because remember, I didn't start off doing mediumship and then I started having my friends come visit me, huh? Listen, I started having my doggone y'all spiritual, y'all aunties and uncles and y'all ancestors started coming to me. So then I offered mediumship. It's something that came to me. Listen, I see, people always say, oh, if you did tarot cards. They say, ooh, if you did tarot cards, oh, you would kill the game with tarot cards. I don't know about tarot. I'm not drawn to tarot. Do I play with these Uno cards? Yes. It don't matter what I pick up. God is going to, like, if I could pick up, I could probably do stones and God is going to give me a message. However, I know the tarot cards have particular meanings and you have to learn that. That is not something I am drawn to. I am not against tarot readers. I think it's amazing. That's just not my lane, right? So I know if I had cards with the knowledge that I have with the gift that's within inside me, if I have cards, I would attract more people because they'd be like, oh, they associate cards with readings, right? Even if I did playing cards, even when I do the tarot cards and I read stuff with the Uno cards, the little Uno cards, y'all be like, man, that make a lot of sense. That resonate with me. However, I don't listen. That wasn't. What are you talking about? Okay, first of all, let me say this, y'all. if you don't have a message, y'all, about doggone this class, or have a question about what I'm asking, please don't get in the comments asking about nothing else, y'all. Please don't do that, because I pay attention to the comments. Please don't get in the comments asking about nothing else. We ain't talking about hoology. We not talking about no readings. We are talking about soul stirs. Okay? Please, I am offering the first week of this class to people who maybe did not know what Soul Stirrers was, or don't have the money to sign up but really need it. I'm going to give you at least 7 days worth of work, right? And then you run with that. And then I'm going to open up my registration for Soul Stirrers next year, and I'm going to let you pay I'm going to let you pay, I don't care if it's $17 a week. You need to pay to make sure that you in class next year. Then I'm going, because I only teach this once a year. So please, guys, if you're coming in, please, please, please. And I know I just answered the phone because a boy was calling like, please, let's keep the conversation to the class. And then I will be back for my readings within about an hour. And then we can do all that stuff. We can talk about whatever you want to talk about when I come back for the readings in an hour. But this is Soul Stirs, y'all. Day 4. I'm talking about a spiritual business, okay? All right. So we already talked about that in order to be a spiritual entrepreneur, it has to be heart-centered, meaning you're just not in for financial gain, but you're here to spread light, raise vibrations, and make a real difference. Now, this is what I always tell you. When you operate from a place of service and alignment, when you operate from a place of service and alignment, the abundance flows. When you stay in your lane, when you are here to do what you're supposed to do, when you know your purpose, abundance flows. You hear me? Abundance flows when you stay in your lane. I watch so many spiritual people jump in lanes that have nothing to do with them because they look to see like, oh, well, she making money or he making money doing this, so I'm gonna do the same thing. That's with any business. Anytime you jump out of your lane, you crash. I'm gonna say that. Anytime you jump out your lane, you crash. If you are in the highway and you are not cautious, right, and you jump in a lane that's not meant for you, you know you are a slow driver and you jump in the fast lane, you crash out. You are putting yourself in danger. You cannot focus on your destination because you too busy paying attention to what's around you. You crash out. I know I could put, if I wrap my head up and put some war paint on my face, what I do would be amazing. I knew if I had a whole lot of spiritual jewelry on it, or if I wore all white, you know what I'm saying, I would damn near levitate out this chair, right? But that's not who I am. That is me stepping into a lane that's not for me. I'm going to crash out. I know if I had tarot cards, baby, I'd be booked and nooked. You know why? Not because the information would change, not because the message would change, but because people would recognize exactly what I'm doing. People could say, oh, wait, she has tarot cards. Oh, my God, she's so good. The tarot cards told her my husband was going to cheat on a Thursday. No, God told me your husband's going to cheat on a Thursday. The tarot cards are just to keep your, listen, the tarot cards are just to keep your attention. But I stay in my lane. Listen, I stay in my lane. Right. People do like to see tools. They like to see them because it makes sense to them. Me sitting up here and telling you and joking and laughing on this thing and saying, yeah, guess what? Right, on your birthday, you're going to go to the ice cream place and you're going to drop ice cream and you almost going to hit a little baby, a little boy that with your ice cream going to fall out the cone, and that's going to be some of the best fun you ever had. You're going to be like, well, where's she getting this shit from? If I was to hold a crystal ball, I'm going to show y'all tonight. Sometimes I do things. I got a crystal ball. I got a crystal ball that I'm going to hold for energy. I got a crystal ball that I'm going to hold in my hand, and I guarantee you, if I have this crystal ball in my hand or this crystal ball somewhere where people can see it, I'm going to have more people come into my life than ever before and stay just because they saw a crystal ball. That's it. That's it. Just because they saw a crystal ball. I promise you that. When I wrap my hair up at night, even though my hair is cute, when I come online with a scarf on and I wrap my hair up at night, and if I have on a solid color, like put on all black and wrap my hair up and have this crystal ball, they are going to flock. They're going to be like, oh my God, she is so spiritual. She is so this, that, and other. Oh my God, she giving out all these right answers. She's selling oils. I know she got it going on. No, I'm just ready to go to bed. Okay? Listen. Come on, somebody. Let's talk about it. Right? You can create a thriving business while staying true to your spiritual path. I want everybody to know. I'm going to do it tonight. Watch. I'm going to put on a black jumpsuit. and I'm going to put my headscarf on, and I'm going to have a crystal ball, and I promise you, mods, get ready. Whole team ready. It's going crazy tonight. I promise you it's going to go crazy tonight. I'm going to have a crystal ball. I got to find something to put my crystal ball. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm doing it tonight. I'm going to show y'all something. I like to do social experiments. Right? That's the craziest stuff in the world. But here's the deal. That's how, no, listen, this is how you get pulled into other stuff. This is how people put on this, listen, this is how people put on this stuff. Other people come on in all white and they had a she shell, whatever the stuff. No, I'm not going to get all the weirdos. They think y'all the weirdos. No, I'm not going to get all the weirders. I'm going to get the people who want to know. I'm going to get the people that's willing to pay. Where your cash at, babe? I'm going to get them. I'm going to have my information. You buy, read, and hear. Remember the smoke machine? Oh, yeah, my smoke machine in the office. I'm going to get my smoke machine. If I had a smoke machine and a crib, I'll be right back. One moment. Hold, please. Hold on. One moment. Hold on. Now, this may not even resonate with you, right? You're like, oh, okay, that's cute, coach. Listen, this may not resonate with you. But this, this, tell me that wasn't cold. Hey, Payday Zay, tell me that wasn't cold. Tell me you didn't feel a cold rush of air come through. Tell me, you ready? Tell me you're not cold in your house right now. Yeah, tell me you're not cold in your house right now. Tell me if I hold this, if you ask me a question and I say, and I give you your answer, come on, somebody. What? If I hold this, I'm showing y'all, This is how the business. If I hold this, and you ask me a question, and I say, okay, listen. If I hold this, it ain't got real cold in my house now, and you ask me a question, my numbers are going up right now. If I holding this, you ask me a question, and I hold this, and I say, and then I say, and I tell you, and I give you the same answer I was going to give you without this. I give you the same answer that I was going to give you without this. What? Your whole room is cold right now. Some of y'all feel like y'all done turned on the AC. Some of y'all feel like y'all done turned on the AC. Confirmation station. Confirmation station. If I sit here and I say, let me, you said, now that's wild, the AC in my phone. Right. If I sit here, listen, your temperature is dropping. Your temperature is literally dropping at your house right now. The temperature is literally dropping in your house right now. Literally. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. You haven't got up. You haven't touched your thermostat. Your temperature is literally dropping in your house right now. Right now, it's colder than you've ever been. You don't understand why it's this cold. This is crazy work. So let me ask you a question. Is it because of this or is it because of this? Which one is it? Was it because I had this or was I said, Which one was it? Because see, I can put this down. 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 I don't need that. Huh? I don't need that. Yeah, you chilly, ain't you? I don't need it. Huh? I don't need that. However, I don't need that. I don't need that. It had nothing to do with this. I don't need that. However, this made sense. Me blowing through the phone and making your hair raise on the back of your neck, making it feel like a frosty in your house, making you think that, listen, making you think that your doggone temperature is on 66. Me just, you like, what is she blowing for, right? But me holding this, it makes sense. It's visual. Me holding this and saying, somehow, because of the look of the glass ball, you think, because the look of the glass ball, you feel like there's some type of cold energy. Huh? You feel like there's some type of cold energy, that this whole something it's cloudy. It gives you, it makes you think about wintertime, right? Makes you think about wintertime. She's holding it. What crystal is that? You're gonna be like, oh my God, coach, I need one of those. It's the ball cold. It has nothing to do with crystal and everything to do with me. But guess what? This is what people resonate with. This is what people resonate with. This is what people resonate with. I'm gonna do one more thing. We didn't really went over time, but I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all this class. Listen, I want to show y'all. We're gonna do one more thing. We're gonna do one more thing. I'm gonna warm you up. It don't matter what it is. It's nothing. It's from fucking Timu. It's nothing. It's me. They like, is it a rose quartz? It's Jesus. It's nothing. I could take this Papados and blow it in you. I could take this straw and blow it in your face and you smell strawberries. It's the gift I have. Okay. Now, with this, because I want to be extra, I'm gonna hold it upside down. Because I want to be extra, I'm going to hold it upside down. You hear me? Because I'm extra, I want to hold it upside down. And I'm going to send some warm energy your way. You hear me? I'm going to send a little warmer air your way. You ready? Let me warm you up a little bit. Let me warm you up a little bit. Let me warm you up a little bit. Right? Oh my gosh, she's using that. Look at y'all asking it. What is it? A pyramid? Is it a hexagon? Is it a pentagon? What is this? I'm just warming you up a little bit. You still cold because that cold wind was crazy. I'm just warming you up a little bit. I'm kind of bringing your temperature back to normal in your house. Okay? It's the gift. It has nothing to do. See? It has nothing to do with what I'm holding, whether I'm holding a pyramid or where I'm holding a sphere or whether it's dark or whether it's white or whatever it is. It has nothing to do with nothing. I can do this without anything. I don't need that. However, because we're talking about spiritual business, you know what I'm saying? We're talking about a spiritual entrepreneurship. I'm showing y'all how this works. I'm showing you how this works, right? I'm showing you how this works. Now, my question is, thank you. My question is, am I not being true to my gift? The question is, am I not being true to my gift? Huh? Listen, am I not being true to my gift? Am I jumping in the lane that has nothing to do with me? We could say yes and no. We could say yes or no. You know why? Because I can't tell you about either crystal. What I can tell you is I know I can put power into anything. I can anoint anything. And if you like crystals, I got crystals. I can anoint anything. I could send you a smudge thing and I can anoint anything. You say, how can you learn how to do that? That's a gift. I didn't learn how to do it. God told me I could, so I did. I didn't learn how to do anything. I didn't teach. Nobody taught me how to do this. This is what I'm saying. We have to recognize what is in us. Nobody taught me how to do that. Nobody taught me. I know that listen, I know that whatever it is I say I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do. And if I say I'm gonna blow cold air your way, I'm gonna blow cold air your way. If I say I'm gonna make you sleepy because I want y'all to go to bed, I'm gonna make you sleepy. If I say I'm gonna wake you up, then I'm gonna wake you up. You understand me? That's how this works. That's how this works. No, nothing more, nothing less. Right? Because God said it was. And so I believe it. I can pick up anything. 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 All of my spiritual products, all the ingredients in my favor. Listen, all the ingredients in my favor, miss, are things that you can find. You ready? I'm gonna send some paper your way. 1, 2, 3. Did anybody feel something? Did anybody feel a light mist on them? What do you smell? What do you smell? I'm gonna send some favor your way. Lay your head back. Lay your head back. Lay your head back. Close your eyes. You ready? Lay your head back and close your eyes. Everybody, lay your head back. Close your eyes. You get ready? 1, 2, 3. Is it the gift or is it the favor? You said that's crazy. Vanilla is in there for sure. Lavender, absolutely. Both of you all are right. You felt it on your arm. Some of y'all can still smell it. You smell strawberries. It does smell like that. Listen, it does have a floral scent to it. Absolutely. And a lot of y'all, it is a light floral. And a lot of y'all don't even have favor yet. You haven't even bought it. It is a light floral scent. You are absolutely right. So how did I send that to you? How did I listen? Listen, how did I send that to you? Through the airways, through the Wi-Fi. I am in Dallas, Texas, minding my whole spiritual business. Right? Yes, that was vanilla. You smelt it, didn't you? Hmm? You smelt it. You did smell vanilla. I sent it to you. Moving along. Moving along. Let's talk about this, right? So, let's talk about examples of spiritual entrepreneurs. Let's talk about examples of spiritual entrepreneurs, right? We think of healers, life coaches, intuitive readers, crystal, listen, crystal and candle makers. All of these are spiritual entrepreneurs who are sharing their gifts with the world and building businesses around them. Okay, so listen, you can be a spiritual life coach. I'm looking for people who want to be spiritual life coaches, intuitive readers, crystal and candle makers. I make candles. Yes, I have crystals. I'm going to start anointing and y'all call them charging them up. Well, I'm charging them up with the Holy Ghost. Hi, I want you to open up your blessing box. Listen, these, the reason why I came out with this, with the blessing box, is because y'all act like y'all don't know what to do. Y'all need specific and detailed stuff. God said you got to take them on, and you have to lead them on a spiritual journey, the blessing box. Listen, this, if you ain't signed up for this, I only do 100 of them a month. This, one of these, let's move on. All right, so let's do a reflection exercise, okay? I want you to take a moment to reflect on the gifts you have uncovered so far in this boot camp, right? I want you to share those gifts in a way that serves others. How can I share these gifts? Whatever your gift is, how can I share these gifts in a way that serves others, right? I want you to write down 1 or 2 ways you could create a business that allow you to express your spiritual talents. Matter of fact, I want you to put it in the comments. How can you create a business that express your spiritual talents? Tell me. How can you create a business that express your spiritual talents? Guess what I learned I can do? I can heal energy. I can recharge, recall, or reset energy. I can refill you. I can recall it. I can release it. I can recall it. I can refill you. I can reset it. You see what I'm saying? You said a life coach, a YouTube channel. You said, wow, when you shared the favor and blew through the phone, I went into God's presence with you laying hands. There you go. Counseling and a spiritual coach. What else can you do? Tell me right now, I can rest others' emotions. Good. How can you use your spiritual talents? Reset others' emotions. How can you use your spiritual talents in order to do what you're doing? You said Sunday at Manifest 2024 wasn't more than enough proof for me. How can you do this? Digital products, yes. Reiki, yes, you can do that. I was going to learn Reiki, and then I said I can read energy. I can do spiritual body scans. I've been doing them. I didn't put a name to it. A manifestation coach and candle making. Good job. I can do spiritual body scans. I can heal energy. Huh? If I can send you energy, I can heal energy. You understand me? If I can send you energy and I can see your energy, I can heal energy. I can help you reach, I can recharge your energy. You understand me? So, yes, connect to other people's higher self. Good job, Brenda. What else can you do? What else can you do? Hmm? Reset, recall energy as a makeup artist, a temporary therapist. That's right. Dream interpretations. Good. What else? There are so many things, so many spiritual businesses that you can do with the talents that you have, right? Jewelry making. Yes, you can align somebody's spirit with jewelry making. Listen, I want to tell y'all so bad about this business that I am going to open up this. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it. Huh? Listen, I don't even want to talk about it. Now, listen, I'm not heavy into chakras. I do understand how different things work in the energy in your body. And my chakra queen, no. However, 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 I do have someone who is a medical profession and into chakras. Huh? Into chakras. When I tell you we are about to ignite for something freaking amazing, I don't want to talk about it. Let's talk about this, y'all. So let's talk about the conditions between gifts. Listen, listen. Let's talk about the connection between gifts and businesses, okay? Your spiritual gifts are the foundation of your entrepreneur journey, but how you turn them into a thriving business starts with intention and alignment. Somebody put intention and alignment. Intention and alignment. Huh? Somebody say intention, intention into a business. So, first of all, we need to align with your purpose. Now, in order for you need to know what your spiritual purpose is. Intention and alignment. You need to know what your spiritual purpose is. It's hard for you to go start a spiritual business if you don't know what your purpose is. It's hard. I wasn't able to thrive in my spiritual business until I allow God to really show me that I am here to what? Teach, preach, and prepare. That's only three things I focus on. Teaching, preaching, and preparing people for what's coming next, right? Teaching people how to get from point A to point B, teaching people how to have a relationship with God and hear God for themselves, right? I don't want you to be stuck on me for the next 50 years, calling me. What do God want to tell me? God said, call him yourself. Get off my phone. So I teach people how to hear God for themselves. I teach people how to change their mindset. I teach people how to thrive in their purpose. I teach people how to find their purpose. I teach people how to turn their passions into purpose. I teach people how to make pimp decisions every day to make their life easier, right? I preach to people, right? I preach about the goodness of God. I preach about how you can have heaven on earth, right? I preach about how you can have whatever you want. I preach about manifestation. I teach about manifestation because I walk in manifestation, right? And I prepare people for what's coming next, right? I allow myself to stand in the gap. I let God use me as a vessel to prepare you for what's coming next. Whether it's preparing you for the next step, I create a plan for you, or I give you an answer, or I give you a peek into what's in the future so that you can prepare yourself mentally. Everything I do comes together. Everything I do revolves around the same thing: to teach, preach, and prepare. That's why abundance flows. That's why my life has changed, because I'm walking in my past. I'm walking in my purpose. I don't jump in other people's lanes. I don't do that. Someone called me today and started talking about shadow work. I stopped her. I said, I'm not the girl to ask about shadow work. I'm not mad about it. I ain't angry with it. Ain't never did nothing to me. I'm not the person asking about shadow work. I am not going to listen. I am not about to sit up here and be like, oh yeah, that's not me. I said, if you want my opinion about shadow work, it should be a time limit to shadow work. I said, because sometimes we as people, we get so deep into the past that we forget about the present. We get so deep into the past that we can't see the future. And you've already lived the last 20 years, okay, in the clusterfuck. Now you about to live 20 more. We live in the last 20. No, ma'am. I said, when you work with me, I like to peel back the layers to get to the root of the problem. Once we find the root of the problem, we don't stay there. We create a plan. We take accountability. We get forgiveness, accountability. You know what I'm saying? Listen, forgiveness, accountability, and what's the plan, bitch? Y'all know me. What's the plan? What are we doing? Now, I'm not going to sit up here and talk to you for 10 days about what happened to you when you was 10. It happened. You lived. Praise God. Listen, it happened. You made it. You're breathing. What are we doing? So I'm not the girl to talk to about shadow work. If you are doing shadow work, that's fine. My opinion is put a time limit on it. If you're looking to do shadow work, I'm not the girl for you. Let me give you to somebody who I stay in my lane. I don't listen. The people who have spiritual businesses, I don't want you to start picking up. So a lot of times your clients come to you and say, "Oh, can you do work for me?" And I'm not going to talk about it. I got to talk about it. A lot of times people are so needy, so thirsty, right? People have a scarcity mindset that they start asking people to do work for them, and they say, "Oh, well, can you do this type of work for me?" And I've had people who don't even know how to do the work call me and say, "Can you help me? Can somebody asked me to do some money work for them? Can you help me do the money work?" I said, "If you can't do money work for yourself, how can you do money work for anybody else? How? If you can't manifest money for you, how can you manifest money for them? And why are you calling me? You should have told them, hey, I ain't the girl to manifest no money. That's not my specialty. I got somebody for you." That's like when people call me for fertility. Hey, listen, I'm only going to tell you what it is, what it ain't, if it's coming or not. If you want some other stuff past that, I got somebody else for you. Let me point you in the direction. I'm not the girl for dream interpretation. I never jump out of my lane for $1. I'm not the girl for dream interpretation, but I got somebody who can interpret every dream that you have. Let me go ahead and give you their number. Be blessed. Moving along. Number one, align with your purpose. And then people who had these spiritual businesses and watch me get mad because they don't understand why their business is not thriving. They've been doing it for 10 years and I've been doing it for 2. And I am leap years ahead of them. You know why? Because everything I do aligns with my purpose. Because I know my purpose. And as long as I stay in my purpose and on the path that God has created for me, the abundance will flow. Well, if I started doing tarot cards and rods and she shells and rocks and what I don't know, whatever, right? If I started doing all of that, doing jar work and I don't know what else they do. I don't know, putting names in the freezers. I don't know how this shit work, right? I might have a influx of people in the beginning because I'm doing something different. But if I really don't know what I'm doing or that's really not aligned with my purpose, at some point those people will fail because the work I do won't prosper. Because the work I do for people, it won't do anything because it was never within my purpose, right? So when your business should reflect your higher purpose, right? Listen, your business should reflect your higher purpose. You have to ask yourself, how does my spiritual gift serve others? That's question number one. How does my spiritual gift serve others? Right? And when your business aligns with your purpose, it becomes a vehicle for sharing your life. You say, how do you align with your purpose? You got to know what your purpose is. Once you know what your purpose is, everything you do revolves around your higher purpose. I just said it. I teach, preach, and prepare people. What do? I get on here and I teach. What do? I have Sunday service. I preach. What do? I prepare people when I allow y'all to ask me reading questions. I'm preparing you for what's coming next. I'm going to say, hey, girl, you're going to lose your job on Tuesday. Start taking your stuff home from work. Some people be like, oh, she told me. I started taking my stuff home. They call them the confirmation. Listen, they did fire me on Tuesday. You was absolutely right. I said, hey, girl, how did you feel when they fired you? Well, I knew it was coming, so I didn't take it as bad as I would have if I was blindsided. And my desk was already clear, so I just walked up out of there. I prepare people for what's coming next. Number 2 is create from the heart. Create from the heart. In spiritual entrepreneurship, you are creating from the heart. Whether you're offering services or selling products, ensure that everything you do come from a place of the authenticity and love. Again, stay in your goddamn lane. Everything that you put out here should be uplifting and to be to the betterment of people. Everything you do should be uplifting. I ain't saying it's always going to be a good time. Everything I say to people is not what they want to hear, but it's what they need to hear. Right? When I create a class, I'm creating from the heart. I'm not listening. I'll tell you right now. If I put out a class and say, I'm going to teach you how to do money magic. I'm going to teach you how to do money magic. I'm going to teach you, come to my class, and I'm going to teach you some rituals and spells on how to do money magic. I would sell out. It wouldn't be a seat left. It wouldn't be a seat left. Not at all. Knock it off. I'm gonna teach you how to do money magic. I'm gonna sell, man, and not only that, I'm gonna sell you the kit for money magic. Not teaching you how to, not telling you, hey, listen, y'all, the real way I manifested money was with a dollar store notebook and a quarter pencil, and I'm gonna teach you the steps. Not, no, no, no. I'm gonna sell you a whole kit for $497 so you can do all the money magic you want to do for the 2025. And I'm gonna teach you 7 spells in this class, and I'm gonna have you sign NDA, so you better not tell nobody. And I'm gonna have you sign a non-compete, meaning that you can't use this in your business. You can only use it for yourself. And I'm going to send you all the herbs and spices and KFC recipes that you could think of in order to do this money magic. Oh, and by the way, the class is $1,000. I bet y'all find that money then. I bet you find the cash then. Listen, I hear you, Alana. You say hard pass, I'm good. Let me tell you this. I can bring up my sales from last month. And I can show people my sales from last month and say, if you're not making $40,000 a month, not from videos, I ain't talking about from video views. I'm not talking about from Facebook Reels. I'm talking about hardcore sales. You hear me? I'm talking about hardcore sales. Hardcore sales. And say I made $40,000. I can make $40,000 a month without even trying. I took off. I was off for about 10 days. I can make $40,000 a month in my sleep. Hardcore sales. This ain't up to TikTok. It ain't up to Facebook. It's not up to none of that. Don't tell me you wouldn't be there. Some people don't make $40,000 in a year, and that's the minimum. That's a bad month for me. That's an unfavorable month for me. They be there. What? And my overhead, listen. And my overhead, oh, Alonda, I hear what you're saying. Okay, you got it. And my overhead is less than 10%. My overhead, I can show you how to work this business from home. You don't even need an office. I can show you what to do from home. You don't need an office. And I'm gonna teach you how to make money oil. And I'm gonna teach you, listen, and I'm gonna teach you how to make money oil. I'm gonna teach you how to make your own money oil. Please. They were lying. Look at her. She's telling me I'm ready. They were lying the fuck up. Stop. It's getting weird now. People who ain't never bought a question. Listen, people who ain't never bought a question from me would buy that. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Ma'am, how do you want this money? How do you need it? I'm gonna teach you how to make your own money oil. Not my money oil. I'm gonna teach you how to make your own. What? Anywho, number 2 is create from the heart. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Okay. Number 3, embrace your value. She said, how can I pay? Shut up, girl. Number 3 is embrace your value. This is what I tell y'all all the time. Embrace your value. You have unique gifts, right? And they have value. I'm going to say that. You have unique gifts. As I tell y'all, energy costs. You have unique gifts and you have value. It's important to recognize the worth of your spiritual talents and not shy away from charging for your services. Do you hear what I'm saying? Embrace your value. I'm going to say this again. It's important to recognize the worth, right, of your spiritual talents and not shy away from charging for your services. You are providing deep spiritual transformation, and that's worth something. You are providing deep spiritual transformation. If you are a bad bitch, if you are a bad bee, I tell people, baby, I am the Nino Brown of spirituality in my mind. You hear me? Welcome to the Carter. Welcome to the Carter. I am a bad, when it comes to this, I'm a bad when it comes to this. Not only do I know, I be knowing I can get money. Not only do I know the answers, I know how to fix stuff. I know what oils to use, right? I can anoint this. I'm gonna start selling water in the vial in a minute. I'm gonna blow in a I'm going to blow on the sample thing and just send you some air. You hear me? You hear me? Friend, I ain't got to be confident. I'm talented. See, some people, I ain't got to be, you know, my confidence is crazy because I got thousands of confirmations. You know why my confidence is crazy? Because I know what I'm talking about. You know why my confidence is crazy? Right? Because I got crazy faith. I'm the Lulu. You know why my confidence is crazy? Because I got 5 foreign cars. My confidence is crazy because I live in $1 million house. My confidence is crazy because I built this business off of nothing. Like, I literally could do this business from my house and have little to no overhead. My confidence is crazy because I'm finally walking in my purpose and I'm experiencing that everything God showed me. That's why my confidence is crazy. That's why. Because I'm experiencing everything that God showed me, everything that God revealed to me many moons ago, every place that God told me where I was going to be, I am there. That's why my confidence is like this. Huh? Because people call in night after night with confirmations. They said, you told me I wasn't moving August 1st. I was moving August 2nd. And by God, if I didn't move August 2nd, that's wild behavior. You told me I was going to get a new job in November and I started November 1st. You told me I was going to meet my husband at the Walmart off of Turney Road, and there he was. And we getting married. So yeah. Yeah, I'm her. Huh? Because God deemed me to be her. I'm her. You hear me? I confirm stuff even in regular conversations. Hey, this is what's about to happen. Ding, ding, chicken wing. You hear me? I can touch you and you fall out. I could blow on you and you feel it through the phone. You hear me? And you feel it through your phone. Huh? Some of y'all got chills going down your back. And you feel it right now. So, like I said, embrace your value. Huh? Embrace your value. You have unique gifts and they have value. It's important to recognize the worth of your spiritual talents and not shy away from charging for those, because you are providing a deep spiritual transformation and that is worth something. Number 4, develop a soulful strategy. I'm gonna say it again. Develop a soulful, someone say soulful strategy. Soulful strategy. Develop a soulful strategy, okay? Now, when someone once said about me, you more business than you are spiritual. Okay. Was that an insult? You more business minded than you are spiritual. No, I have a soulful strategy. I'm giving you everything I got, y'all. I'm giving you everything I got. So even in spiritual entrepreneurship, strategy matters. Even in spiritual entrepreneurship, a business is a business. People have churches. Churches are business. Pricing and how I'm marketing my offerings. I'm bringing back my collective. I'm bringing back people have been asking me for mentorship. You know, I give y'all what y'all want. I give you what you want, a little bit of what you need. I'm gonna give you what you want. People are saying, Coach, can you mentor me? Coach, can you do a mentorship? So guess what? I'm bringing back the collective. I don't have to mentor you spiritually. I can just mentor you in whatever it is. And then I'm a build community. A lot of the women, listen, a lot of y'all tune in every night because you want to find your tribe. You are married or divorced, you have children, you are professional women, and you want to find your tribe. That's why y'all tune in every night and watch this like Netflix. So guess what? I'm gonna create a tribe for you. It's a collective. Huh? I'm gonna take 15 people a month in my collective, right? And we gonna meet on Zoom, just me and y'all. Sequoia met me in a collective, right? The collective, right? I created a collective, and y'all can ask me reading questions, or I can coach you, or whatever the case may be. We can set our own individual goals, right? Now you part of my collective, right? You are part of my inner circle for that month. And you can come and go as you please. You can do 1 month, and then if it's filled, you come back for another month, or if it's not filled, you do this. You're part of the collective now. Right, you build community. I started my first collective. Most of us ended up meeting in Atlanta. Most of us ended up meeting in Atlanta, meeting in real life. You know what I'm saying? The collective, right? You are not only are you learning something from me, and not only am I pouring into you, you are building bonds with other people. You are building bonds. You are sharing your spiritual talents and gifts, or you are building with other people. Now you have a group of friends, right? This is a welcome to the collective. You look forward to these people. You talk to these people outside. Even when I had big ass workout, even with my workout plan, even with big ass workout, guess what? I have people that I matched up. You had accountability partners in big ass workout. And guess what? I have people who are still best friends to this day. I have women who traveled across the country to meet each other. I have women, big ass workout is done and gone. Big ass workout is out of here. And these women are still friends, right? That was a community. That's a strategy. I love working out. You hear me? Listen, but it's a strategy. All right? Let's go ahead and get back into it, okay? So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a not. I'm sorry for going so long. I did not intend to stay on live this long, or I only wanted to be. I really wanted to be off of here in like 30 minutes, but here we are, and I'm gonna let God move me. This is the teaching and the preaching parallel. They running together, so we're gonna let it do it. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a moment to reflect on how your spiritual gifts can be turned into a business. I'm gonna say that again. We're gonna reflect on how your spiritual gifts can be turned into a business. I want you to write down a business idea that excites you, right? A business idea that excites you. How can you serve others while staying aligned with your spiritual talents? How can you serve others while staying aligned with your spiritual talents? Okay, also, I want you to answer this question. Why do you feel you are called to help? Why do you feel you have this calling, and who are you supposed to help? Let's start talking about your ideal client. We're going to jump right into it. Who are you supposed to help? I'll go first. I am called to help women who have lost their identity or never had one to start with. That is who I'm called to help. I'm called to help women who have lost their identity, mothers who the only thing they know how to do is to be a mother, women who the only thing they know how to do is to be a wife, right? I am called to help people who are ready to walk away from the humdrum day-to-day activities and live an exciting life. I am called to help the people who want to live by their own rules. I am called to help the people who want to set boundaries. I am called to help the people who have spiritual gifts and don't know what to do with them. I am called to help the people who have visions like I have and don't know how to control them. I am called to help the people who say, "Hey, I do want to stay home with my babies. I do have a business. It may not be spiritual, but coach, I can do something. Help me with this." That's who I'm called to help. Hmm? So what I want y'all to do is write down those type of people. Write down this type of stuff, okay? All right. We still got some more to go. Please stay with me. Don't leave, don't leave, don't leave. That means I'm gonna go live a little later tonight, but it's Friday night. Y'all should be up anyway. So let's talk about how we can embrace your spiritual entrepreneur identity, okay? How can we embrace the spiritual entrepreneur identity? First, what we're gonna do is take a breath, eat a gummy bear. That's number one. I don't know, y'all. I'm waiting. I'm really ready for my gummy bear stage to be over. I'm kind of over fruit snacks, but these gummy bears got me in a chokehold. So I'm over. Look, that's my alarm to go live. Hold on, y'all. That's my alarm to go live. So I'm over. I'm over the charcuterie board stage. I'm over that. If I don't have another pickle, another piece of prosciutto, I'm fine. Okay. I'm over that stage. Get you a snack. We still in class, okay? I'm over that stage. And I'm about to be over my fruit snack stage. That's coming to an end as well. Um, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna say my Starbucks stage is coming to an end, but it's not as prevalent. I'm not ordering Starbucks every day. And I'm back to cooking. Okay? Listen. And I'm back to cooking. at least 2-3 times a week. Okay. And it looks like I just ended my pappardelle stage. Yeah, they don't have lobster bites no more, and I'm tired of eating lobster and pasta. So I guess I'm done with my pappardelle stage. It was a good run. I don't know what's next. What's my favorite meal to cook? To cook would be spaghetti. I like one pot meals. Spaghetti. I like greens and ham hocks, neck bones, and cabbage spaghetti. Anything I can make in one pot or one dish is like my favorite thing to cook. I don't like to cook nothing that requires multiple dishes. So, all right, y'all ready? All right, now it's time to step fully into the role of a spiritual entrepreneur, right? This means owning your gifts, trusting your journey, and confidently putting yourself out there. Again, this means owning your gifts. What does it mean? Listen, what does it mean to step into the role of a spiritual entrepreneur? That means what? Owning your gifts, trusting your journey, and confidently putting yourself out there, right? Remember, we were given these gifts for a reason, and it's your responsibility to share them. When you step into the identity of a spiritual entrepreneur, you're saying, I'm ready to serve the world with my gifts, and I'm ready to receive abundance in return. I want y'all to say that. I am ready to serve the world with my gifts. You ain't got to be a reader or a seer. You could be Nanny has a spiritual gift, and that's the gift of taking care of children, right? So I want everybody to say this. I am ready to serve the world with my gifts. And I am ready to receive abundance in return. All right. Now, I know it's not always easy. Doing this, when I started, it wasn't easy. That fateful night in, where was it, May or June? I think it was June of 2022. When I got online and y'all thought I was going to come on here and do story time, and I started with the book of answers. That's not easy at all. So I'm not going to sit up here and be like, oh, y'all, you can do it. It's no. To tell people, to show people what you can do is wild behavior. Showing people what you can do is wild stuff. You understand what I'm saying? However, the fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of not being good enough can creep in, right? So listen, when you're in this process of fear of failure, when I think about the wild shit that come out my mouth without people even saying to me, if I was to sit up and think about it, people say, where do you get the answers from? Or how do you know? Listen, if I was to sit up and second guess what God has shown me, it would be horrible. I don't. I just tell you, I just say it. Just like last night when the woman said, where should I move? She had a relocation reading. And before she even got on the phone, God said Chicago. That woman, she didn't have an Illinois number. She didn't have a Chicago number. That woman lived in Alabama. God said, listen, and God said Chicago. And I got on the phone and I said, God told me Chicago. What does that mean to you? And she said, oh, that's where I'm from. That's where I was originally born. That's where all my family at. What? Yeah. Now, what if I had second guessed what God was telling me? What if I had been like, Lord, where is that coming from? I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that. We would have been out here looking stupid. Me and her and me. God said Chicago. I let it fly out my mouth. Chicago. I don't question what God tells me. I just do as I'm told. And it all works out in the end. I don't question what God tells me. I do as I'm told. Chicago. I said to Chicago. And she said, oh my God, that's where I'm from. I don't want to go back, but that's where I'm from. But that's what God told me to do. Free will is up to you. All right. So listen, when you have the fear of failure, fear of judgment, or fear of not being enough, creep in. But here's the deal. Guess what? Your fears are just an illusion. Fears are just illusions. Fears are visions of what could not happen. Fears are visions of what could go wrong. Fears are just illusions. Fear is not real. Fear is not real. Put it in the comments. Fear is not real. Fear is not real. All right. Huh? Fear is not real. Nope. Put it in the comment. Fear is not real. I don't subscribe or prescribe to it. It's just an illusion. You can have, just like you see fear, you can see success. You got to pick which one you see. I don't see fear. I see success. I never think about what would happen if this, what would I do if this happened? Because it ain't gonna happen. You can't tell me it's not gonna happen. I don't think backwards, I think forwards. Huh? I don't plan down, I plan up. Fear is not real, it's just an illusion. It's not real. Freddy Krueger ain't real. Jason, not real. It ain't real. It's just an illusion. That's it. I never think about what could happen. I don't think about worst case scenarios because there is no worst case scenario. Everything is the best. It may not be what I want it to be. It may not be something that I chose, but it's still the best for me. Right? As long as I am moving forward, I am still moving. Even if I have to move in another direction, I'm still moving. To be honest with you, telling y'all that today is the last night that you'll be able to buy all these wonderful products that y'all wanted, all the candles, and me taking all my product selection just down to 5 things. Me taking my product selection down to 5 things. Logically, that's some scary shit. Logically, if I'm just thinking logically, that's scary as hell. If I take what God has shown me out of it, that's scary. What do you mean? You going from 50 products down to 5. That's it. That's what God told me to do. That's what God told me to do. Right? And because fear is an illusion, and I know every time I do what God tells me to do, it works out in my favor. I'm here for it. So if God told me to take all my products down and just offer 5 main products, that's what I'm going to do. If God said just offer a spiritual hygiene kit, that's what I'm going to do. If God said take everything off that website, but the spiritual hygiene kit, the blessing box, and your classes, that's what I'm going to do. Because it's not real. You hear me? Fear is not real. It's just an illusion. All right? So, the truth is, when you operate from a place of authenticity and service, the right people will be drawn to you. When you sit up here and say, I can't find nobody, I don't have no clients, I don't have nobody to help me, nobody supporting my business, that's because you say, what? How do you know it's God? It's a feeling that you get. I can't tell you how you can decipher if it's God's voice, because God talked to me differently than he talked to you. God talked to me differently than he talked to you. But you know it's God. You know it's a feeling of God. You know why? Because you do it and it works out. You know that's God. Every time God told me to wear this outfit, and this lady in the nail shop talked, well, oh, that's a cute outfit. You look so cute in that outfit. Girl, you look good in that outfit. Ma'am, it is some jean overalls, a sleeveless shirt, and some Chuck Taylors. Oh, you so cute in the outfit. That woman just went on and on. I'm like, damn. But then I had to laugh, and I thought about it. Lord, you told me to wear this. Maybe I needed to hear that. Maybe I needed some confirmation about, I don't know. But Lord, you told me everything I got on, God told me to wear it. And every time I do what God tell me to do, every time I do what he has shown to me, it works out. But you have to have peace. You have to have clarity. You have to have understanding. You have to know who you are in order to hear God's voice. And that's what I'm trying to help y'all do. That's what I'm trying to help you do. Right now, that's what I'm trying to help y'all do. Okay, even if it's not with this, even if it's with the overflow coaching, or if it's with Mindset 365, I'm trying to get you to a place where you are living your authentic self, where you are walking by the rules that you have set for yourself, where you're creating boundaries, healthy boundaries for you, where you are operating in the overflow, and then and only then will you hear God. All right? The key is to trust yourself and to trust that the universe will support you on this journey. You hear me? You are not alone in this. You are co-creating with God. You are not alone. I tell you all the time that you have to find the God that's within you. You are demigods. If you are made in his likeness, you are demigods. And when you understand that you are a demigod, you can do anything you want to do. You can call forth whatever it is that you want, whether it's money, people, places, and things. You can manifest whatever it is you want when you understand who you truly are and the power that you possess. All right. So let's talk about practical tips for starting your spiritual business. Practical tips. But before I get started, is there anyone that is interested? If you are interested, I'm just going to say this and I'm going to get on with the class because I need to finish this up and get me a little something to eat and get ready. And I don't know. I feel like I am going to try. I'm going to put on my all black. I don't know. You know what? I'm not going to play with God like that tonight. I'm going to keep on what I got on. I like my little outfit and we're going to have a good time because what's for me is for me. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to hit y'all with that all black with my head wrapped up. Tomorrow, I'm a clown, but tonight, we're going to keep it moving. If you are watching this and you want to sign up for Soul Stirrers, listen, we only have a couple more days left for the free class. The private class starts on Tuesday. We meet on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you are watching this and you want to sign up for Soul Stirrers, tonight is the very last night you can save 40% off this class. Please let someone know in the comments. Please let my moderators know in the comments that you want to sign up for this class. You want to get in on it, all right? Also, if you are watching this and you say, Coach, I'm not ready for Soul Stirrers. I know I got some work I need to do. Or, Coach, listen, financially, I'm not ready for Soul Stirrers, but I still want this. I still want some continued training. There is a $7 monthly coaching program called Club Overflow. If there's a $7 monthly coaching program, or you can just pay $68 for the whole year, where you will receive coaching, you will go ahead and get assignments, 3 assignments per week, and we meet at the end of every month. $7, not $7 a week, $7 a month, or you can pay for the whole year, and I think it's like $68. So if you need the overflow coaching, if you say, Coach, I need to get into an overflow first, right? I need to feel peace. I need to be overflowing spiritually, overflowing financially, overflowing mentally, right? Overflowing emotionally. And you need to get into the overflow program. Please let someone know in the comments, and they will tell you how to sign up for overflow coaching. We will tell you how to sign up for Soul Stirrers. You can always just go join my free group on Facebook, Club Overflow, and I'm going to help you any way I can. All right, let's talk about practical tips for starting your spiritual business, okay? Number 1, start small, right? Start small. Somebody help Mookie with overflow coaching. Start small. That's number 1. Perfectly Reese, help them with the overflow coaching, somebody. All right, you don't have to have everything figured out. Start by offering your gifts in small ways, like one-on-one sessions, workshops, or products. You hear me? You don't have to have everything figured out. You don't. I'm telling y'all that. You don't. A lot of people call me. They want to get, I need an LLC and an LMNOP and all this stuff. I need this, that, and the other, Coach. I need to have this. No, you don't. You just need to start. I teach people how to start their business with $100. If you want to come to, listen, if you come to Soul Stirrers, I'm going to show you how to start your business with $100. With $100, how to start your business and how we can turn that into 1,000 or 5,000. You hear me? I'm going to teach y'all how to do that. Go to the main website, thisiscme.com. Click on the thing and click on Club Overflow. You go to my main website and just click on Club Overflow. And this is how you do it. So it's going to be yearly is $68. Monthly is $7. And you'll get a login. You'll be able to sign in and go ahead and start working on the assignments. Okay? Yes, I heard of Udemy. But why would I put my stuff on Udemy when I got my own CME U? Yeah, I heard that. Why would I put this on Udemy? I mean, I could, but I got my own thing. Why would I split my fees with them? Why are we gonna do that? Hey, go to Overflow. If you want Overflow coaching, go to thisiscme.com, click on Club Overflow, and sign up. Number 1, how to start your spiritual business. Start small, right? Start by offering your gifts in small ways, like one-on-one set. No, Club Overflow is not the collective. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. The collective is something a little different. No, the collective won't start till January. So listen, one-on-one sessions, workshops, or products. Okay. Number 2, create an online presence. Build a simple website or social media page that reflects your spiritual offerings. Let the world know what you are about. You have to tell people what it is that you do. Nobody's going to come knocking on your door for a reading. You have to let people know this is what I do. But in order to do that, you have to be confident. Dalji, go to thisiscme.com or go to my link tree and click on Club Overflow. All right, listen, in order to do that, you have to have an online presence. A lot of people with spiritual gifts don't want to go live. How? How are you going to make money if you don't go live? How are you going to make money? Yes, going live is hard when you first start, but I promise you, the more you do it, the easier it gets, okay? Number 3, stay authentic. You said for those who like to earn a certification, I have certifications on my thing. My certifications are coming out. Spiritual coaching. You can be a spiritual life coach through us or a manifestation coach. Yeah, no, I got certifications. Boom. I got certifications. CME. Come graduate. I know not me, Meaningful Creations. I'm offering certifications for other people. Okay, let me do this. Thank you. Thank you. So that was a good segue. So you will be able to sign up for CMEU. Uh-huh. And we will be offering certifications. I will teach you how to become a spiritual life coach. I will teach you how to become a manifestation coach. So those are 2 certification programs that I will be offering. Hmm? Now, listen, I'm her. I'm I'm really her. All right, y'all. Listen, stay authentic. Stay authentic. Don't worry about fitting into a certain mold. Listen, don't worry about fitting into a certain mold. Your business should reflect you and your unique gifts. Stay authentic. I'm never going to put I'm not into I'm not knocking nobody. I'm not into all of the naturalists. I know if I had a more natural look, listen, I know if I had a more natural look, and maybe if I had locks instead of my hair curled, and or maybe if I wrapped my hair up, or maybe if I wore more mystic jewelry, I could attract more people. That's not who I am. I like a good charm bracelet. I like to wear like to wear me a good brooch. Right, that doesn't mean my gift is not better or than someone or worse than someone else's. This is who I am. So in order to be comfortable online, I stay true to who I am all day, every day. Coach Misty is a fool. Coach Misty got tattoos, different color nails, and a good charm bracelet. But that's who I am, and people are attracted to that, right? So you have to stay authentic, right? So we're not worrying about fitting into a certain mold, right? Our business is going to reflect you and your unique gifts. Number 4, be patient. I want everybody to put in the comments, be patient. Number 4, building a business takes time, right? Especially a spiritual one, because people do what they say. You got to prove yourself. Right? So trust the process and keep showing up. Even when things don't happen as quickly as you like. Trust the process and keep showing up. Y'all, when I first started going live, before I even told y'all what I could do, just going live, I used to go live and I used to have 10 people in my live. And I used to be happy as hell. I remember going live, and I remember the first time I had 10 people. I never forget that. It was in 2020 during the pandemic. I was still selling insurance, and God would tell me go live during the day, regardless if I had something to talk about or not. I would go live. And when I tell you, I remember the first time I hit double digits. I saw that little number say 10 people. Baby, you couldn't tell me nothing. Huh? You couldn't tell me nothing. You said, what are some good things to post to gain followers before we can go live? What you mean? You need to post whatever your gift is. Share your gift with the world. Or you might want to sign up for Soul Stirrers, and I'm going to teach you. Right? Whatever it is, post it. All right? So let's talk about visualizing your spiritual entrepreneur journey, y'all. We almost done. So let's close our eyes. Let's go ahead and visualize. That is part of the thing, right? We got to see it, believe it, and know it. Go ahead and close your eyes. 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 Okay? All right? Close your eyes and visualize yourself as a successful spiritual entrepreneur. See yourself sharing your gifts with the world, connecting with clients, and feeling deeply fulfilled by your work. What does it feel like? I want you to close your eyes. When I close my eyes, baby, I see myself standing in front of a stadium of people. And baby, we all dressed in white with a hint of teal. I've been seeing this vision for years. We all dressed in white with a hint of teal, and we are sitting in the stadium. And I have a line of people next to me on this stage. It's a line of people. It's my moderators, my armor bearers. It's a line of us because we are a team. I'm not in front of the line. I am part of the line. You hear me? I am in a line full of leaders, and I see a sea of people, men and women. We all dressed in white. And hear me. Let me tell you something. We have come together. Whether this is our annual Manifest conference, or if this is something other, whatever it is, our conclave, whatever it is, baby, we are here and we are in attendance. And I am ministering to people. And I have a panel. I have a panel of speakers because guess what? I love to share the stage with somebody else. I don't want to just give you everything I got. I'm gonna let you take up everything. I want you to have so much knowledge that it's just running out your ears. It's falling out your hands. There's so much knowledge. So I have a panel full of powerful people who are actually helping the folks in the audience. And there is not a single empty seat in sight. As far as I can see, I see a sea of white. You hear me? So the question is, what does it feel like? What does it feel like? I feel amazing. What does your business look like? It looks like I employ at least 50 people. Right now that you see that, I want you to write that down in your journal. That is the start of your plan. Listen, God allowed you to see the big picture And now it's time to fill in the details. Lord, I see me. Lord, I see this. I see me being in a stadium full of people. I see me being at the Texas Ranger Stadium and it's full of people. And so it can't be January because, baby, we out there not all white. So this has to be in something other than manifest. And I see us standing there, right? And I see my husband over to the side holding the little girl. I'm still trying to figure out where this little girl came from, but that's neither here nor there. And I know it ain't Zen. And we are there. And these people are here to see me. So Lord, guess what? I see the big picture, right? So how do I get there? And this is what I do. I start then, you know how I get there? I continue to hold manifest every year, right? I continue to hold manifest every year. Every year I'm doing manifest. Every year. Right? Every year we doing manifest. Now I'm starting to go to people's cities. I'm starting to show up in your city. Yeah, I'm starting to offer more services like coming to your home and blessing your home. I'm starting to get out there with the people. I'm starting to touch people and deliver people. You see what I'm saying? That's what I see. Right? So the way I'm going to get there is start going amongst the people, traveling, letting people know I can come to you. Right? Going to people, say, hey, you may not be able to come to Dallas, but let me come to y'all. No, that ain't my grandbaby, Crystal. That's the problem. That ain't my grandbaby. All right, guys, I want you to use the vision as your motivation to keep moving forward. You already have everything you need with you to succeed. All right, so let's go ahead and recap. Today, we embraced your spiritual entrepreneur identity, and we took the first steps toward creating a business that aligns with your gifts. You reflected on how to integrate your spiritual talents into a business, and you started building the foundation for a purposeful, aligned career. Okay? Now, as you move forward, I want you to set an intention for your spiritual business. Let it be one that reflects your highest self and your deepest values. I'm going to say this. Your intention for your spiritual business should be one that reflects your highest self and your deepest values. All right? I want you to write it down and revisit this whenever you need inspiration. Okay? Now, tomorrow, and yes, I'm coming tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm going to talk about aligning your spiritual gifts with entrepreneurship, right? Aligning. We're still working on spiritual entrepreneurship, right? How do we align it? What is the power of alignment? I'm going to talk about that tomorrow. The power of alignment, okay? Now, once we do that, and remember, you can always go back and watch this video on YouTube. I am Coach Misty. As soon as we get done, I am going to add it to the what? To the Soul Stirrers playlist. So let's do it. Let's go ahead. We have an affirmation. Every day I do an affirmation. Let's go ahead and do our affirmation. You right? You ready? Here's our affirmation for today. I embrace my role as a spiritual entrepreneur. My gifts are valuable, and I am worthy of sharing them with the world. I trust in my ability to create a business that aligns with my purpose and brings me abundance. Now, I know that was a lot, but that's why I stopped. This is a repeat. I stop and repeat. You ready? I embrace my role as a spiritual entrepreneur. Go. My gifts are valuable, and I am worthy of sharing them with the world. I'm going to say it again. My gifts are valuable, and I am worthy of sharing them with the world. I trust my ability to create a business that aligns with my purpose and brings me abundance. All right. I want to thank you for showing up for yourself today, ladies and gentlemen. Your journey as a spiritual entrepreneur is just beginning, and I cannot wait to see where it takes you. I want you to keep stirring that soul, and guess what? I will see you for another class tomorrow. Soul Stirrers Day 5 free class tomorrow. Sign up for my emails and it'll tell you what time I'm going live. I want to thank you guys so much on Facebook and YouTube. Again, if you need to go ahead and sign up for Club Overflow, if you want to go sign up for the Overflow coaching, please go to thisiscme.com. Click on Club Overflow and you'll have this to sign up right there. We have assignments waiting for you. Let's get it. Let's go. Catch up with us. And I'll also, for everybody that signs up today, I'm going to send you a free guided meditation video that's only you will have. It's not public on my YouTube, so only you will have this free guided meditation video. Thank you so much, y'all. Give me about 30 minutes and I will be